Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I've got this problem from trigonometry from JEE Advanced back in 2009, and here we have a trigonometric equation given and we have to find the values of tan square x and this whole expression. As you can see, it's a multiple correct question, so make sure you give it a try before looking at my solution. So let's begin. We're not going to be using the conventional approach of converting sine into cos or cos into sine and then solving it. What I observe is there's a 2 over here, there's a 3 over here, and there's a 5 over here, and 2 plus 3 is 5. That sounds very lame but very trivial, but this is what is going to help us solve the question. So what I'm going to do is assume a to be 2, b to be 3, and 5 to be a plus b, and I'm going to plug that value in the equation that's given to us. So we'll be left with sine to the power 4x by a plus cos to the power 4x by b is equal to 1 upon a plus b. Now whenever you have terms of sine and cos together with some power, you'll always like to have 1 on the RHS. So let's multiply by a plus b on both sides. So we'll be left with something like this. Now here we'll try to create sine to the power 4x and cos to the power 4x. So if we if we simplify these two terms further, we'll get something like sine to the power 4x plus cos to the power 4x plus b by a sine to the power 4x plus a by b cos to the power 4x. Now we'll always try to create a whole square term to make things easier. So this is very standard stuff. It'll just be 1 minus 2 sine square x cos square x. Basically sine square x plus cos square x minus 2 sine square x cos square x. Plus, now let's try to create in this as well. So I can write this as root of b by a sine square x plus root of a by b cos square x whole square minus 2 sine square x cos square x. So we can cancel 1 on both sides and we'll be left with, and after taking the square roots on both the sides, we'll be left with 2 sine x cos x is equal to root of b by a sine x sine square x plus root of a by b cos square x. Now remember that we had to find tan square x. So what we can do here is let's try to divide both sides by cos square x. So we'll be left with 2 tan x is equal to root b by a tan square x plus root of a by b. Now this is a simple quadratic equation which you can solve in tan x, and after that you can get the value of tan square x. Now after solving this, we'll get tan x as root of a by b. So tan square x becomes a by b, which was nothing but 2 by 3. So this is one such option that we get, basically the A option. Now we have to find the other thing, the sine to the power 8x plus cos to the power 8x part, which is pretty simple because now we've got tan square x. We know that sec square x is going to be 1 plus 2 by 3, and from here you can get cot square x as 3 by 2. So cosec square x becomes 1 plus 3 by 2, and this is going to be 5 by 3. This is going to be 5 by 2, and So from here, cos square x becomes 3 by 5 and sine square x becomes 2 by 5. And we have to find cos to the power 8 and sine to the power 8. So you can raise the power by 4 on both sides, and finally plugging in the values over here, you'll get sine to the power 8x upon 8 plus cos to the power 8x upon 27 as 1 upon 125 after you do all the calculations. So this is the final answer for both our options. The A part and B part are the right answers. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.